Thank you very much. Finally, this is I titled this last item called "How Do I Know Peace Church is the Real Deal?" Series title. I wanted to finish these thoughts by sharing some items that come from over the last several years that I thought were worth highlighting, that I will classify as "How do I know Peace Church is the real deal?" And how I'd like to frame that is to envision a friend or an acquaintance asking me why I continue to be part of Peace Church. Sort of like, how do I know this is a place and a people worth investing in? And there's a lot of reasons, too many to list, but here are a few. For many, it's well known that Christy and I, after searching for a long time, much to our boys' chagrin, place a high premium on a church that prioritizes women in leadership. Can't believe that even has to be said in 2026, but there you go. Thank you, yeah. This is the only place in my orbit where I know without a doubt that when one of us are in need, others will show, period. This is the only church that I've encountered that allows and encourages people to ask really hard questions. We are welcoming in the broadest sense, and more so than I've seen in any other environment, and that is the absolute truth. Holy moments abound, often in unexpected ways, whether it's a workshop being led by our members, or a Fat Tuesday celebration where we eat potatoes and sour cream, or a brand new person coming in off the street to visit with us for the first time, or Christmas Eve. This church is resilient. It hasn't been all heart-shaped boxes and cotton candy. We have experienced problems, even crises, but our approach is about solving problems with love, understanding, justice, and fairness. And these foundational philosophies, in my view, is what keeps us grounded and what keeps us moving forward. Where else can you find a church that doesn't really bat an eye at worshiping in a Buddhist temple for an indefinite period of time? Or for that matter, a church that has the flexibility to utilize any number of locations, none of them owned, and have everything and everyone hang together? Where else can you find a senior pastor who, based on a very brief conversation with Christy, welcomes one of our students into her home for years? And I've lost track of all the expressions of love and support that she and I have received over the years, in times of both joy, like professional achievements for us and our boys, and in times of loss, like both my parents over the last few years. And more than anything, though, I know this is the real deal because we move forward. I know that's a saying or a slogan that we've used a lot over the years, but the reason for that is because it's real. We move forward. We might look back and reflect now and then, perhaps briefly, but then we move forward. We chart a path, we set a goal, and we move forward and we rise. And to that end,